Hey guys, this is Study and welcome to Comic Space, and today we are going to talk about my man Blade. The Daywalker's MCU debut has been delayed several times now and we have been waiting it for a while. We are going to talk about how the things are rounding up for the Blade script, how the things are going on that front, and when we can actually expect Blade to be released in theaters. We are also going to talk about Midnight Suns because all of the supernatural aspect are going to conclude in that one project. And the next time we are actually going to see Blade, it is not going to be in his own live action film. So again, lots of interesting things are going around the Blade. So we have a lot to talk about. Let's dive into it straight away. So according to the recent update that we have for the Blade, the script for the Blade is rounding up well and Mahershala Ali is looking satisfied with how the script work has been going, but again there is still a lot of work going. They are still doing the rewrites and I think it is gonna be a while before the Blade head into the production. And again, given how much stuff that Marvel Studios have this year to look out for, Fantastic Four is supposed to be getting into the production. Thunderbolts is already in the production. They are going to do reshoot for Captain America New Brave World, and they are going to do some major reshoot, not just to changes a bit or something. They are actually gonna make some major changes from changing to the finale of the film. And obviously they also have Wonder Man series working on. So again, for Marvel there's a lot of stuff going on right now. And if you have watched a recent video about how Marvel Studios is looking forward to retool the multiverse saga, in which we talked about how Disney is not looking forward to release 4 Marvel films in the same calendar year, and there has been a quite speculation Blade getting delayed till the earlier months of 2026. And again, I think right now there's so much uncertainty regarding when and which projects is gonna come out at what time, because as soon as Marvel Studios found out that they will be ready up with the Thunderbolts, they swapped the place of Thunderbolts with the Fantastic Four, because they will be ready up with the Fantastic Four before they even can get into the production for the Fantastic Four. And again, with Captain America New Brave World, they are doing some major reshoot, but they will be ready up with that film as well before all of this stuff. And again, Blade has been a quiet topic of a chatter for the longest time, and the Daywalker's debut has just been a quiet longing for all of the fans. But again, if you are talking about the next appearance of the Blade, it is supposed to be in Marvel Zombies, and it is going to be voiced by Mahershala Ali. Mahershala Ali is going to be sticking with the character of the Blade. He's not going to leave out the project, he's not going to leave the character, especially how much time he already have invested in it. Mahershala Ali is the Blade, and we will be hearing him once again in Marvel Zombies. And again, another project which is going to be in the list of Marvel Studios rated R project, the next project after Deadpool and Wolverine, it is going to be Marvel Zombies. And the Blade film is also supposed to be in rated R film, and that's how they are working out the script as well. And I think they would like to kind of give a foundation to the Blade characters and to have Mahershala Ali as Blade and to kind of introduce him in the MCU. And again, Marvel Zombies is not going to be much of a canon to the main continuity, but it is probably gonna be in multiversal terms. But again, I think the next time we are going to see Blade, it is going to be in Marvel Zombies and then in the Blade. And again, there's so much uncertainty regarding the release dates of all of the projects. I think we will get a much more clearer idea at this year's San Diego Comic-Con, or maybe even at D23 Expo. So I think we will get a much more clearer idea and overall picture of when and what is coming out. We are talking about Blade, let's talk about Midnight Suns. In a recent video we have covered the topic and discussed the potential roster for the Midnight Suns and how all of these aspects are gonna lead into that one project. And Midnight Suns is looking forward to be in feature-length film instead of just in Disney Plus series or even a special presentation, but all of the supernatural aspect of the Marvel with Blade, with Moon Knight and Black Knight and Werewolf by Night. There's a lot of knights, Scarlet Scarab, and obviously Ghost Rider, Punisher maybe even. So all of these characters that Marvel Studios is setting, which are kind of a cut-off storyline from the main primary storyline, which is the multiverse. It is its own different thing with all of these characters leading up into that one project, which is going to be Midnight Suns. So again, I think it is just a great update that we have got, and it's been a quite while that we have been waiting for the Blade to come out. And the first time Blade make an appearance, it was not even an appearance. We just got to hear him in the post-credit scene of the Eternals. So from that point, again, we haven't heard a lot about Blade anyhow, except where they are in the point of the progression in terms of the script and how Mahershala Ali is feeling about the film and how Marvel Studios is going to shaping up the whole Blade film. Apart from that, we actually haven't heard about what the story is going to be and how the characters and how the characters dynamics are going to work out, because again Marvel haven't still figured out the whole thing about the Blade. And when the initial announcement was made at 2090's Comic Con, and then we got an official release date which was for 2023 of November month, and the Blade right now it is supposed to be releasing next year in November month of 25. But again, given all of the things, I am kind of thinking that Blade indeed will be delayed till earlier months of 26. So we gotta wait and see how all of these things are going to work out and how dynamics are going to work. Well, I think it is time for me to see you guys off. Well, that's it for this video guys, but before you go, you can consider to grab the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the latest Marvel or DC update. I'm so glad that you guys got the time to hear me out. Thanks for listening to me. This is your host Adi signing off. See you in the next one.